Hello everybody and welcome to the Leading Edge Detailing Online Training Academy. Today we are going to be looking at disinfection and mold and how to safely clean a moldy vehicle. Right here beside me, as you would have seen in an earlier video, is this Ford Falcon GT. A really great car, single owner car, has owned it since brand new. But because he doesn't use it often, unfortunately it has quite a lot of mold developing on the inside. It is something that you will come across in your detailing career, especially after a period of heavy and prolonged rain. I know that last year when New South Wales had the heavy rain and floods, we had a lot of vehicles have mold issues. And it was actually a period of time where probably 9 out of 10 inquiries we received at Rozelle were relating to mold removal. Removing mold is not rocket science, but you do need to do it properly, otherwise you can get yourself very sick in the process. In terms of cleaning the mold, the actual cleaning process is no different to your normal detailing process, but we do need a few extra items to protect us and to make sure that after we clean that mold, we kill and disinfect all the spores so they don't come back. Otherwise, you're going to give the customer a nice vehicle that looks nice and clean, but after a few days, mold will come back, or your customer might get sick, which is not something we want to do. And most importantly, we need to clean that mold using a method that is going to keep us safe. Because I have personally been in hospital twice because of dirty cars. So it's something that you should definitely take seriously, which is your PPE. Let us now run through the items and equipment that I'm going to be using for the disinfection phase. Remember, this is not the cleaning phase. We want to first kill the mold and sanitize the vehicle before we clean it. So the cleaning part is going to be no different to cleaning a normal vehicle, and we will be capturing that process in its own training modules. But let's look at the extra items that you're going to need for this particular vehicle and when you're treating mold, or as a matter of fact, any kind of biological hazard that you're cleaning or you're looking after. First and foremost, I have IGL Pure. This is a high-grade disinfectant. I would suggest that you use a disinfectant yourself, whether it's Glen 20 or something else. But you must disinfect first because you want to clean dead mold. You don't want to be cleaning live mold spores that can hurt you. Further to the IGL Pure disinfectant, I'm also going to be running the ozone generator in the vehicle to circulate ozone throughout the car, to also sanitize the air conditioning system, as well as get to areas that the IGL Pure disinfectant doesn't get to. I'm obviously going to be using my gloves. I'm going to be using a high quality mask. And after getting in and out of the car, I'm going to be spraying IGL Pure on myself to disinfect myself, and then my clothes are going to go straight in the wash. You want to be in and out of that vehicle in as little time as possible. Because I'm going to be wearing the mask, I'm going to be unable to speak to you while I'm working. So let's run through the cleaning process now, and then we'll set up the camera on the tripod to capture me actually doing it. We're going to open up the doors, and I'm going to spray the entire surface with IGL Pure. However, do keep in mind not to spray any sensitive areas that you think might be damaged from the disinfectant. So I'm not going to be spraying anything that doesn't look like it has mold on it, but I will most certainly be spraying all the fabrics and the leathers, because that to me is what the mold is growing on. After we spray everything with IGL Pure, I'm going to turn the car on, turn the ozone machine on. So I'm going to let you research ozone at your own time. Basically what an ozone machine does is it converts oxygen into ozone, which is O3. In saying that, we don't want to be putting this thing straight onto leather, so what I'm going to do is turn it on. It's dangerous to human beings, so you don't want it to be turned on while you're next to it. I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to put it in the passenger side footwell, because that's where the air conditioning vent sucks in the recirculating air, so it's going to give it the best chance of being more concentrated. And then I'm going to basically close up the car and let it run for an hour. So let's pop that in there. Try to turn the car on without sitting inside it, and then we'll go from there. Alright, hopefully the car is not too loud. That ozone machine is on, the car is on, the air conditioning is on maximum. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it run for 1 hour, and hopefully it doesn't overheat and burn my garage down. And then it should theoretically be fairly disinfected and safe to go inside once that's done. And put the air conditioning on recirculating on full blast. So those vapors of both the IGL Pure and the ozone are going to be circulating throughout the car consistently, sanitizing it and killing hopefully all the spores and bacteria and everything bad in there that might hurt me. Once that is done, I'm going to be putting on my PPE and we're going to be cleaning up the mold, starting with the leather seats. Once you have treated all the mold and disinfected the vehicle and then cleaned it, you need to make sure that the vehicle is dry. If you're going to be using any steam cleaning or water extractions, keep the windows down. Don't put a cover on the car. Don't put the car in a damp, dark area because you don't want to promote regrowth of that mold even though you have killed it. You want to make sure that it doesn't come back regardless. And remember to discard of all your PPE that you have used. Replace your mask filter, throw away your gloves, wash your clothes, wash yourself, have a shower straight away because you don't want to be carrying any mold on you that's going to get you or your family sick. I hope this tutorial has been of value to you. Thank you for watching and I look forward to the next modules with you.